my friends, my family. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Satyrs, Leonardo Perez, Satyrs Food and Plants. Saiters, Satyrs. He's in, I think, Winter Park, Florida. I'm not 100% sure. But this is a pod grown by him. And if you can't tell by looking at it, this is a Carolina Reaper. It's got a very wicked stinger on it. It's a very gorgeous phenotype of what a Carolina Reaper looks like. I don't know, is that coming through very good? I used to get really good on here. Anyway, it's a gorgeous looking pepper nonetheless. So again, Satyrs, Leonardo Perez, thank you. We're doing a Carolina Reaper today in solidarity for my brother, Sonny the Bee Spicer. Just competed in a challenge at the Illinois Hot Sauce Expo yesterday. It was the annual Guinness World Record attempt for how many Carolina Reaper peppers or weight. I don't know. I think they do it by weight, but they also give you a number, a tally of how many pods you ate. Again, that record stands with Greg Foster at 120 grams, which is like 22 Reapers. Just crazy. In a minute. In a minute. You know what I mean? So my buddy Sonny put down 5, almost got 6. I thought he had that 6, but a minute is just not a lot of time. So I think he could have probably gotten to maybe 8. I think his will from just watching him live, which would have been incredible. So in solidarity of my brother, I figured why not? I haven't done a Carolina Reaper pod review in, it's been just a long time. And then when he sent this one to me, I'm stalling a little bit. When he sent this one to me, and I looked right at it, I knew exactly it was a Carolina Reaper. I mean, you can see the gnarly pimples and just inundations and everything on it. And look at that stinger, man. Super wicked little stinger. But I knew I had to eat this one because this is a perfect, in my opinion, close to a perfect phenotype of Carolina Reapers. Cheers. I don't think I've had a Carolina Reaper in about maybe 2 years. I just don't like the flavor of them or the burn profile of them. They're gnarly. Ah, oh. Let's see where it goes. I just really don't like the flavor of those. Oh, there goes my tree. Same one. So, when I first started eating super hot peppers and whatnot, way back when, I couldn't taste any fruity notes in a Carolina Reaper pepper. It was just all what I learned eventually to be floral notes. I can now pick out a small amount of fruity notes. Still very floral to me, and just not not my flavor, not my style of pod. It's hot. I can feel it in the ears. This one in particular. It's a throat burn for sure. So again, the Carolina Reaper pepper was created by Ed Curry of Pucker Butt Pepper Company out of Fort Mills, South Carolina. Now, I've always understood it right to be a cross between a ghost pepper and a habanero. One day I'm going to learn. I just like it as a backdrop. I don't know why. It just works for me, you know. As you can tell, it's a fake tree. Anyways, so, you know, ghost pepper habanero cross. I was just reading up on the pepper a little bit today and just kind of, you know, these are like 1.6 to 2.2 million, somewhere in there. This one's pretty hot. It's a real hot one. It's got the saliva glands, the throat. Anyway, when I was looking up and doing some research, I saw also articles and Google searches and things saying that this Carolina Reaper is a cross between a Naga Viper and a red habanero. Naga Viper chilies are different than ghost peppers, so there's that theory out there, I guess. But I'm pretty sure Ed has said it's a ghost pepper and a habanero. I think a red Savina, to be exact, habanero. But then I was also reading up that it was the Carolina Reaper pepper was a cross between a Naga Viper and a pepper that I'm going to probably butcher the name, but a Caribbean La Soufri. Look that shit up. Caribbean La, L-A, Soufri. I think it's S-O-U-F-R, and then maybe like I-E something. But just type in Caribbean La, S-O-U-F-R for sure. That's how you spell the beginning of it, because I memorized that doing some research on that pod a little bit. So who the fuck knows? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it's a ghost pepper habanero. You know what I mean? I wanted to show you this other one real quick. Me and this tree been through it though. You know? You ever had a car that like you should probably just get rid of it, but you've been through so much with the car that you fucking keep the car and you just keep putting more money into it? I got one of those too, but explains why I fucking put up with the fucking tree, man. I don't know. I like the background with natural habitat behind me, even though this is not natural, this is fake, but it fits the vibe. And I hired some people to cut down my fucking trees in the front, trim them, and they just butchered. I mean, it's good, it's alive and everything. They just took it way too high up and blah blah blah. Because I used to do videos out there because those are the only trees that I have. I don't have any trees in my backyard. I mean, I just got all the neighbor's shit just hanging over my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, you can't see it from there. Anyway. Alright, so look at this pod. So this pepper is also from Leonardo Perez in the same box he just sent to me, where that Carolina Reaper came from. Now, that pepper right there that I just ate, that is a pure looking, very nice pheno for what a gorgeous Carolina Reaper pepper looks like. Sometimes they're a little bit more rounded. That one was a little more elongated, but you know, still you get this fucking thing. This looks more like a ghost pepper or something. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Look at, and it's got like a little butt crack on it. See, watch, and it opens up. It's not split open. So I messaged Leonardo because he didn't label the box, which I said was cool. I think this is a fucking record, dude. This is a record for having the tree during my video. I think that's 4 times in a 12-minute video. We'll go into about a 20-minute video probably. Anyways, I messaged him because I wanted to. He said, "Look, dude, just send me a message if you want to know what some of the other pods are." Because I asked him just to label 3 out of all of them, just so I knew specifically those were the 3 that I was most interested in. The Lemon Reaper, which we did a review on, the Black Scorpion Tongue, and then another one I'm still going to get to. Okay, 5. Oh, shit. Guys. Now that's a first, dude. That's never happened before. That one's never, dude, I'm out of my sorts. It's the Carolina Reaper, dude. I haven't done a Reaper in so long that my whole aura is off, guys. My whole shit is off. Anyway, I'm going to eat this one too. We just gave that one a 5-minute burn. We're going to eat this one because I want to compare it. He said, I asked him, I said, well, what's this one? Because I thought maybe it was just like a mini ghost or possibly a little scorpion pod or something. He said, no, that's a Carolina Reaper also. But this particular pod, in my opinion, from what I know, is not a very good looking pheno for what a Reaper pod generally looks like. Let's try it. Yeah, it tastes different. Way different. Night and day different. Similar, but figure, fuck it, we'll just leave it down all over me, you know what I mean, all huddled up. What is that, 6 times? And I dropped the phone, dude. This is a new record for me. This is not a Carolina Reaper. There's no way. Not even close. Like I said, the shape, the shape was way off, but I've seen that before. But this is not even like all right, for the birds. So, let me get this down in there. Well, All right, so I still don't think that's a Carolina Reaper. At least it's. But the higher up I got on up on that chili toward the placenta, so that last bite was somewhat similar in flavor, and then that's when the heat really picked up. So there's some similarities there, but I don't think that's not a full Carolina Reaper. That one got fuckered up somewhere on the tree or on the on the farm. But that's not a knock on Leonardo. It's not, because the lemon Reapers he sent, absolutely stunning and perfect. That first Carolina Reaper, that is exactly what a Carolina Reaper should burn, taste, feel like, look like. And the Black Scorpion tongues, those were nice too. And whatever that pod was there that I just ate is hot, and it was a cool looking chili. It had more similarity heat-wise, the second one I'm talking about, to like a Red Savina Habanero, which is funny because that is a cross of the Reaper, but I don't think that's a full Reaper. Some of the genetics got tweaked in that one. You know what I mean? That one. I don't know. It's not a full one, but it intensified my burn, and like I said, the higher up I got on that chili toward the placenta, okay. All right, it's staying. It did put off a little bit of Carolina Reaper flavor. Now, for all of you out there, my friends, that you guys all know, because I know most of y'all have eaten one of those before for sure, Carolina Reaper. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's a very distinct flavor profile. And so that second chili, that last bite, which was pretty much all placenta, seed, and up there, it gave off that same flavor, but the whole pod wasn't that way. You know what I mean? I'm stretching my back, guys. I'm not holding the tree. Stretching the back. Anyways, that's all I got for you, man. That was a fun burn. Cool deal. Again, shout out to my boy Sonny Spicer. You killed it this weekend, man. I'm proud of you. I knew you were gonna do good. And 5 Reapers, man, that are being handed out by Ed Curry himself, that were supplied by Ed Curry. That's no easy task. Not at all. In a minute, dude. No, I'm not doing that. I might would try and could eat 5 of them maybe in a fucking 20-minute video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not eating 5 of those in a minute, dude. My stomach would just... I don't think my stomach could take it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if you catch this video, Sonny, fucking props, dude. Like, I know you said you were kind of bumming a little bit, dude, but do not hold your head high on that, man. It's impressive. It's not easy. It's not easy to eat 5 Carolina Reaper pods in any given amount of time, at any given time, let alone munch them down in front of a live audience in fucking 60 seconds. Pretty good shit. All right, guys, I'm out. It's been 20 minutes. That was a Carolina Reaper review.